guys? Welcome to today's episode of Loddy's Locks. Let's get right to it. First lock, Charlotte +3 at home against the Boston Celtics. So Charlotte are losers of 2 straight, Boston of 1. Charlotte lost 2 straight for the first time this season when they lost in overtime Saturday night against Philadelphia 76ers. So obviously they haven't lost 3 straight at all this season. Celtics are 4-5 on the road, and their play has been incredibly inconsistent. Let's take a look at their road games since they won in New York about a month ago. Huge first quarter, gave up that lead in the second quarter. Game on the road against Oklahoma City, down 16 points at the half, then a huge second half to win that game. This is their only consistent game on the road. They were pretty much winning the entire game when they won in Detroit a little less than a month ago now. You come here to this game in Indiana, huge first quarter lead, gave it up in the very next quarter. On the road in Denver, again, huge first quarter lead, pretty much gave it up the very next quarter. On the road in Phoenix, down big in the first quarter, huge second half to win the game. Then again, if we look at this game in Portland, you'll see terrible first half, down 17, fought back to make it a close game, to lose by only 6, but wildly inconsistent play from the Boston Celtics throughout this entire season, but especially on the road. They can't afford to have lapses like that tonight against a Charlotte team that's 7-8, eager to get back to 500, coming off an overtime loss at home. I like the Charlotte Hornets +3 at home against the Boston Celtics. Lock number 2, Denver Nuggets +1.5 after the first quarter tonight in Milwaukee. Let me start this off by saying taking a road team in the first quarter is never a bad idea because NBA teams know to win on the road, they can't fall behind. Comeback victories are difficult away from home. Conversely, home teams, especially good ones, can be a little lax to start games, especially coming off a win, especially if they've been at home for a few games. Now, Milwaukee is a very good team, at home now for the 3rd straight game. They'll be playing a Denver team they already beat, and they have the Trailblazers, one of the only teams that's beaten them, coming on Wednesday. Could they be looking towards the Blazers, looking past the Nuggets? Now, Denver has been a terrific team in the first quarter so far this season, especially on the road, while Milwaukee hasn't been very good in the first quarter, especially at home. In 5 games on the road this season, Denver has been leading after the first quarter in 4 of them. This past loss against the New Orleans Pelicans was the only time on the road where the Nuggets were losing after the first quarter, and that was only by 2 points. By contrast, the Bucks in their previous 6 games have only been leading after the first quarter once. That was on the road in Golden State. Even then, it was only by a couple of points. Plus, your energy level on a Thursday night nationally televised game against the defending champs is going to be a lot higher than on a Monday night at home against a team you already beat. One last thing, let me show you the first quarter the last time the Milwaukee Bucks played 3 straight games at home. A win here against the Pacers at home, win here against the Knicks at home, 3rd straight game at home. Lost the first quarter by 12, and they go on to win that game by 15. Exact same scenario now. This is their 3rd straight game at home. The Bucks are so good they can easily overcome a bad start, as you can see right here. Which is why I'm hesitant to take Denver +5.5 for the game, but I do see Denver getting off to a good start, which they've done consistently throughout this season. Lock number 3, Denver Nuggets +1.5 after the first quarter in Milwaukee. Lock number 3 and final lock of the day, Sacramento Kings +2.5 at home against Oklahoma City Thunder. The Kings are due for a win. They haven't lost 3 straight at all this season. Actually, the last time they lost 2 straight, they were playing the Thunder, and this is what happened. So they've already beaten the Thunder in Oklahoma City, and Westbrook was there. He's not there for this game in Sacramento. The Thunder have won 3 straight now without Westbrook. 2 were against the Suns. 2 were at home. The road victory was against the Suns, and this is what happened just a few games ago on the road in Dallas. The Kings are due for a win. The Thunder are due for a loss. Lock number 3 and final lock of the day, Sacramento Kings +2.5 at home against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hope you enjoyed the show. Good luck if you're placing any bets tonight, and be sure to tune in again tomorrow.
major key alert.